Introduce yourself, man.
What's going on, y'all? Shane the Promoter, right here from Trenton, New Jersey. What's up with y'all? What's going on?
All right, man. So tell them a little bit about what you do. Shane the Promoter.
I throw parties. I network with celebrities. I'm pretty much like the plug as far as networking. I try to basically network with anybody I can to get myself further and also give them business as well as far as the party promotion business.
All right. You think networking is a key component to success?
Definitely. You can't do anything without networking. I mean, how are you supposed to push your business further if you can't talk to anybody or communicate?
Okay. True. So, how did you get started?
I got started with team business. Shout out to Javi Tucker. We haven't spoken in a while, but you gotta let bygones be bygones. He put together a group of kids in high school. Me, Darian, Tony Lynn, Manny, Eddie. It was a whole bunch of us. He put us all together, and we all were like pretty popular at the time in school. And then he put us all together, and we threw a party at the Masonic Temple, which everybody knows about the famous Masonic Temple parties. And they're getting lit, so you already know. That was basically like the start of it. That's where it all curated from.
All right. Then you went on to owning a little bit of businesses like Post Club.
From there, I branched off into Philly. It was a lot of like back and forth stuff with a few people, so I ended up just doing my own thing. I started doing parties at a few strip clubs in Philadelphia, and that's how I got my name up in Philadelphia. And then I came back and started doing more temple parties, and then I ended up doing something at Coco Cafe. I don't know if you probably remember that, but that was a hookah lounge. Got my name big out there, and then I ended up branching off into Pulse, which became like a household name. And from there, I've just been back and forth from Jersey to Philly, networking and doing different events with celebrities.
Okay. What's the best advice you got from a celebrity so far?
The best advice I got from a celebrity was...
Or the most impactful person you met? Because I know you met a couple.
Fat Boy, like we talk like not all the time, but like periodically. He always says pray. Like that's the most thing he like instills in me every time we talk or every time we link. Like, you know what I mean? For you to get where you want to go, really can't do anything without God. You know, so prayer is the most thing that he instills in me. The most impactful person that I've met, I have to say, it was Cardi B. Cardi B and Amigos. Like, their influence on the world today is astronomical. You wouldn't think that one person could have so much influence on the whole entire world. And at the place they are in life, they really have that much influence. They could say one thing and change the thought process of probably millions of people.
That's big.
Definitely.
That's big. When you're around people like that, do you seem to feel their presence immediately? Like if someone like Cardi B, Migos walk in the room, does it shift everything?
I have to say this, like being that I've been around celebrities like over a period of time, I don't really like get hype how I used to. Not necessarily get hype, but like with the first time I met Cardi B, like my heart was racing. So I'm like, oh shit. And what happened is I gave her a jacket. A friend of mine from South Jersey made a jacket for me with her name on the back of it, and I ended up hosting with her that night. And then I wore the jacket. I seen her come in, and then I walked up to the VIP section and was like, I have something for her. And our security was like, first he was like, he looked at me like, and then I showed him the jacket, and he was like, oh, okay, that's dope. And then I can't think of her name. King P, I think that's her PR manager or whatever the case may be. She seen the jacket. She told me to come up, and that was how I first got introduced to her. I gave her the jacket. She put me on Instagram. Made a short little video, and then like the relationship with me and her just continued from then on. I ended up being with her for last year, New Year's. She had an event in New York that she hosted. Ended up seeing her. I was in VIP with her. took a few pictures, chopped it up, and then that energy was crazy too. And that was that was pretty much like she was at the peak of her career at that time. So me being with her at New Year's was just like, it was crazy. The energy in the building was wild. But yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about Trenton a little bit and, you know, the vision for Trenton as far as, you know, promotion and things. Because I know you're Shane the promoter. Mm-hmm. So in your field, you promote a lot of different things. How do you see as far as like the people we have in Trenton, like the artists, the vendors? Mm-hmm. How do you see as far as their potential?
As far as the artists, I feel like we have so much potential, but it's limited because everyone wants to be number one instead of everyone working together. I feel like as far as the promotional business, I set myself apart because I'm not trying to do everything that everybody else is doing. You know what I mean? I don't really know of any other promoters like in my age bracket. Like I know we have Anthony Walker, but he's way older than me. He's ahead of me. Gucci Mike was down here, but he moved to Atlanta. He's not here anymore. I'm trying to think who else. I can't really think of anybody else that's like doing events. Probably younger than me, maybe like high school kids. But I don't really know anybody else that's just that I know of that's like trying to like constantly throw parties or network or anything of that nature. Again, with the artists, I feel like we got talent out the ass. Like I can't go off and I can't think of. I'm trying to think if I can think of any names that I know are hot right now. So we got hot singers, hot rappers. We really have like a whole collaboration of many talented artists. But I feel like I said, everyone wants that number one spot. So I feel like we don't have somebody to bring everybody together. Like y'all should work together. Like if you sing good and you sing good, why don't y'all sing together instead of everybody just trying to do it themselves? You know?
Crabs in a barrel.
Yeah.
Mentality, kind of.
That's literally been the Trenton mentality forever, I'm guessing.
You've visited other cities and you've seen how the artists work together. Have you been to Atlanta, places like that?
Yeah, I've been to Atlanta, Baltimore. Like I've been to different locations, and as far as like the music industry, like Atlanta, everybody's helping each other. I see that. As far as like the mainstream artists, like the Gucci, the Migos, the Yachty. I mean, the Migos and Yachty, they're in the same label, but that doesn't mean they have to work together. But they still all make songs together to put one another on. I don't understand why we can't do that down here. I don't understand it. Like I feel like we should all have like one. Right, yeah. I feel like we should have like one big ass label. Like have somebody who's ever has the most connections make a record label, and everybody from Trenton be signed onto it. That way we have an unlimited amount of artists, singers, and everybody's doing their thing. That means that one label is getting one big look from everybody. So if everybody's under that one label and everybody's getting that one big look, we are Powerhouse.
Why isn't this in the works?
Honestly, I don't know who wants to step up and make that happen. It's who wants to do the PR work, who wants to be the leader as far as letting everybody know that y'all can work together.
I don't know if you're aware of it, but you have artists that, like, you know, they have problems with each other off the, you know what I mean, off the camera, besides the music. So it's a little hectic as far as some of the most popular artists can't even be in the same room together.
Right.
So that's a problem that we have that I don't even know if other cities deal with because we're smaller.
Yeah.
We're so much smaller. You know, we're 8 miles long. Mm-hmm. So that's an issue. But I feel like if they can understand the potential, I mean, I'm sure someone can send a song and someone else send, you know.
Exactly.
That's something that needs to be spoke about too.
Definitely.
Just little things like that. But I definitely understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like if everyone came together, it'd be a whole powerhouse. Then we can go into other cities, have our own showcase, and then have other people come to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want them to look out for, or any events coming up?
Any events? No, I'm trying to work on getting another post because that was like not necessarily the bread and butter, but like the main thing that everybody looked for. look forward to. So that's what I'm working on now.
We don't have anything right now.
Not at all.
We don't have anything.
At all for 18 up, 25 up. I mean, well, they have growth for Anthony Walker, but for our age and our age group, my age group and down, we don't have anything to do or to go to. So I'm working on that now.
I actually had some friends from Baltimore come up here, and they were just like, "This is boring."
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't really.
That's why you got to go to like other cities now to go have fun. Like people from our people from our town go to Philly or New York or DC, which is, I mean, it's not far, but it's still a drive away. When we should have something home that everybody can go to and act right at.
That's another key thing. People acting right. How do you feel about that?
I can only speak for myself, but we as a whole in Trenton have like an issue with each other. As far as like going out, everybody wants to be, like I said, the #1 spot, the best dressed. We as a whole city degrade each other all the time. I see it on Facebook all the time. This person talking about this person, or this person worried about this person, or this person and this other businesses, when everybody should just be completely positive. If everybody was positive, we would have more positive outlooks. The more negativity we have in the city, it's going to come out to more negativity. So if someone throws a party and it's already negativity, that negativity is going to draw to the party. So it may not be a fight inside the party, but as soon as it's over, this person maybe like when you was talking junk on Facebook, I'm gonna see you after the party, or you see somebody you don't like in the party, you wait till the party's over to go punch them. Then it's a whole riot, and it just trickles down from the top to bottom.
Do you think it's possible for us to have shit consistently?
Yeah, it just has to be the right person has to do it.
Okay. I know some people don't like to say their plans. Some people don't want to say their goals. So I'll leave that up to you. Feel me, Shane, the promoter, 2019. Anything you want to tell them, or?
Like I said, I'm working on the post. That's literally the main key component of like me giving back to the community. Cause that post was just like, to me, it wasn't even about the money. It was about the experience, giving people something to do when there was nothing to do. Like, it was always like a good time there. Like, I mean, with clubs, you have fights, you have negative things, but it was more so positive than negative. Cause I would literally have a fight there, and then people would come back the next day, and then everything was fine. And with me, I'm pretty neutral, so it's like people from north, south, west, east, they would all come because I'm neutral with everybody. I don't have no like, oh, he bang this, he bang that. He just, you know what I mean? Everybody knows I just do my thing. So I kept it neutral, and that's why I got literally everybody in one building. So I would have to say, as far as 2019, like that's my main goal to get Pulse back. Okay. And that's what I'm working on.
We'll see it happen. All right, let's wrap it up. So,
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Shane, the promoter. Urban Trenton, New Jersey. Shout out to my boy Mamalu. Trenton Talks is needed.
We out of here.